Okay, you guys, I'm back again to do a reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for past, present, and future love for the month of December 2019. I have already laid out your spread, and let's talk about your situation, Gemini. Okay, this is a really specific spread for somebody. So this may not resonate with all of you guys. I mean, some of it may apply across the board, but for the most part, this I feel like this is specifically for somebody. Okay, so in your past, we got the King of Wands. Okay, so when I saw this card, this guy here has these three kids, right, around him. So I was like, oh, somebody got the magic stick, right? Like he just spreading his seed everywhere. Like he got a lot of kids. Somebody is like Mac Daddy or some crap like that. It could be feminine, could be masculine, so it might be a woman, might be a man. But either way, okay. So then he's passionate, he is fiery, right? He communicates, he's forward moving, constantly on the go, this person, right? So anyway, in clarifying, I got the Three of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Magician, and Temperance. So I feel like with the Three of Swords, okay, somebody made a decision that caused heartache. And then we got the Two of Wands. Now somebody is at this crossroads, right? Because of this decision they made. Um, And once again, he is the magician. He's got the magic stick. So they manifested something. Um, and there's temperance here. They was pouring out their cup, um, right, mixing fluids and things here. Eventually, what I'm getting to is this baby. So time, right? It's a waiting period, but something is being manifested. And then in this present, we got the Ace of Wands. On this Ace of Wands, this woman is holding this baby, all right, and this flame. So, like, I think this passion, this decision was like to cheat, to step outside a home where he already had children, I mean, possibly a wife, okay? And now somebody else is possibly pregnant for this King of Wands. Um, this also could just be, like I said, a new opportunity, somebody deciding to walk away from a situation that was not serving them well, or deciding they're ready to take a new path, right? And they're manifesting this into their life, and it's taking time, and this new opportunity is coming. But like I said, when I first looked at this spread, I got this baby. So there's two situations, two happenings, okay? One is somebody just making a decision for themselves to get out of a situation that's no longer beneficial to them or no longer serving them, and they're manifesting it. It's taking time, and they are moving into this new opportunity. Somebody else was a player and stepped outside of their relationship where they had a home and children already, and they created a baby. Okay, so then it's bringing up and clarifying this Ace of Wands. I got the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So of course there's some fighting and back and forth about this situation. Um, it's a lot of competition going on. Um, it could be competition surrounding this new opportunity for somebody who is stepping out on faith and trying to take a new direction, or it is definitely fighting and arguing because of this new baby that's about to be born into this world. The Two of Pentacles come up again. So now we're talking about money and juggling finances, right? So um of course, with a new baby coming in, especially if it's two separate households, then you're going to have to juggle those pinnacles. You're going to have to decide who gets what, where goes to who, right? Sort of thing. And also, if this is a new opportunity, a new business venture opportunity, it's like what makes the most sense, or it could be one job paying more, but I put more time into this job, right? So that sort of situation. But anyway, the Queen of Swords is here, and some shit is going to have to be cut out. The unnecessary is going to have to be cut out. Somebody's going to have to make a firm decision, a head over heart decision, and cut out what no longer serves, or they're going to have to put their foot down and say what it's going to be. I understand I messed up. I stepped outside of this situation. I created this baby, but I I still have to be a father to this child also. Okay? So then we got the Nine of Wands, and it's burdensome. Somebody feels beat up about it, whether it's like I said, moving on to a new direction. You're gonna feel tired because you're going through all these obstacles. You're going on a new journey. It's not a road that you've traveled before, right? Like when you walk around your house at night, you know where everything is, so it's not a problem. You don't really stub your toe unless like your kids leave something on the floor or something. But if you're in somebody else's house and you try walking around at night, you're gonna be bumping into everything, hurdles and all kind of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna make you feel exhausted. And definitely, if it's a new baby coming into a situation where you've already had a family and this is an outside child, yeah, you're gonna feel beat up because that person that you already had this commitment with is gonna be wrecking your damn brain, right? Like, how did this happen? What did this happen? Like, you got some making up to do. So yeah. Um, and in the future, you got the hangman. So just waiting and doing, not not doing what you need to do to free yourself or to progress in the situation. Like you know what you need to do, but you're waiting for something. And in clarifying the hangman, you got the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Um, again, if it's um if it's this job situation or moving on to something else, it doesn't necessarily have to be a career. It can be a relationship, anything that you're choosing to move forward past or take another road on. You know what you need to do to feel happy, to bring this sense of love and contentment to yourself. But also it comes with a sense of burden, right? The Ten of Wands, because it's hard to get to that level. You're gonna have to put in some work to get to where you want to be, to your ultimate happiness. But this is a new opportunity with the Ace of Wands that you have to seize and move forward with. And it's going to take communication and effort and um, energy and stamina, right? But ultimately, it's going to bring you to the Ten of Pentacles, and you know this. So the waiting may just be you preparing yourself, right, for the journey ahead. Like, I need to get my rest in, eat my Wheaties, and be ready for this because, yeah, it's going to take, like, some determination to get through it. I'm not going to get any rest at once I start down this road, so I better, you know, just hold tight right now and enjoy the quiet. It's the quiet before the storm, is what it is. Okay. And in a situation where it's this new baby that somebody is bringing into the world, also they you are just waiting, right? Which is what we do when people are pregnant. You got to wait 9 months. You might be waiting to see if it's your child for real. I don't know what you're waiting for. But you also may be waiting because of the Queen of Cups, the person that you were in this committed relationship with. You don't want to hurt them anymore. It's burdening you, right? Because you know how much this person loves you. Even though you know this new opportunity, you might feel like this baby is a gift from God, right? that ultimately the baby is going to bring happiness into your world. You know what I mean? Because that's what babies do. They bring us joy and happiness. But like I say, you're waiting. You're waiting. Maybe you're waiting for her to feel differently about it once the baby gets here. You know what I mean? And she very well may, and she may not. So that's what I got for you guys. When I got your oracle cards, the first card you got was celebrate life. This is postcards from spirit. It says, dearest you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where poof, you're perfect and happy all of the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd, to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where you are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul, check in with spirit, keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, we love you. So from that card, I feel like it's about, this is your destiny. Whether it's this new baby, whether it's this new path that you're deciding to take, this is your destiny. And um like they say, destiny is not a destination. Even though you got this new opportunity now that's presented to you, or you got this new baby coming into the world, you don't ultimately feel happy right now knowing that it's here or it's coming, right? But it's the experience, it's the climb. It's a Miley Cyrus song, right? So like, it's going through the motions that brings the joy. It's the birth of the child, the enjoying the baby shower and the silly games that we play at the baby shower before the baby gets here, right? It's the once they get here, they learn to roll over. They're starting to eat solid foods, right? They say their first words. So those are that is your destiny, right? Those are the moments that you're supposed to be present for and enjoy. And I know it may feel like you may not be on the right track, especially if we're talking about this outside baby situation where you may feel like, hey, I messed up and this wasn't supposed to be, but everything happens for a reason, right? So yeah, it was supposed to be. Now it may be hurtful to that other party, but this child was meant to be. Okay, so you're on the right track. Don't beat yourself up too much. Even though you was wrong, if you stepped outside of your relationship, you need to make that up to whoever that was that you cheated on. You wasn't shit for that one. But and let me read this next card so I can let y'all go. You got take flight. It says, dear you, there's always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment, too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. Once again, I cannot stop going back to this baby. This reminds me, like, y'all arguing, right? You and the person that you have a committed relationship, you and the new about to be mother of your child, all of y'all are arguing because y'all just don't see how it's going to go. But the you have to remember that the baby is is the most important, right? And once we all come together for the greatest good of the child, to love that child, then we can work together, right? So you're going to have to compromise and come to a common ground in order to co-parent and raise this child with love the way it's supposed to be. And you're attracting the people and situations that enrich your life. This child and this other woman or whatever is probably what you guys need to enrich your life and help y'all to learn to love and things like this, right? So it may seem like an awkward situation, it may seem like a shit show, but it's all going to be for the better, and it's all going to work out. Once again, this is the quiet before the storm. So that's all I have for you, Gemini. That was some crazy shit. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Thank you guys.